Hey guys, and welcome back to another YouTube video. You already know what it is. It's your girl Amanda in the cut.
I'm outside in an Angie, right outside.
Hey, and as y'all can see by the title, honey, we're gonna be talking about FAMU and the nursing program altogether. My experiences, the classes, what a nursing student needs, basically some study habits, what I learned, what I could have done better, and some advice for you guys if you are going into nursing program and if you are going to FAMU, whichever one, whichever school. I'm just here to let you know what went down with me and my experience. So let's get into it. So let's talk about my experience of nursing school. But first, please make sure that y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you get notified when I drop another video. So no one asked me no questions. I never told my Instagram or anyone to ask me any questions. These are just my pointers on here that I'll be talking about. So my experience of nursing school, honestly, from the start it was a little rocky for me, but at the end there's light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, that's what I'm going to say on that. Obviously, I had a lot of breakdowns, a lot of crying, a lot of nights where I just felt like this was a lot. And of course, I know a lot of people feel the same way because I've talked to other people in my cohort, and even my video that I literally just posted, like one of my friends in my cohort, they were like, Amanda, like, I literally understand you. Like, I was going through the same thing. And that's really when I leaned on God the most. Like, this semester was when I really wanted that comfort. Like, I've always believed in God, I was always a child of God, but this semester, like, I leaned on that man the most. I leaned on God the most during this semester because it was just so much that I was taking on, especially a lot of things during that week of nursing school, weeks I should say, of nursing school, where I felt like, oh my gosh, like they want us to do all this, know all this, write a script, figure this out, have it in our brain, embedded in our brain. And I was just like this is like a lot. I know I'm not the only one who's feeling this way, and honestly I really felt alone most of the time while I was in nursing school. I'm an energy person. Whatever energy you give to me, I'm going to give it back to you, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you know, the whole friend and making connection with other people in my cohort was kind of like, you know, cool. Some people, oh that's so ghetto. Of course everyone is all cool with each other, you know, no hate towards anyone in my program or anyone in my cohort, but everything was just a pile on from beginning to end. Like, all jokes aside, like, I feel like I cried I did cry every single month. I cried, honey. I cried. My best friend can literally tell you that. You know, she's there for me. She doesn't really understand what I'm going through because she's not in the program like me. She does understand that I'm the type of person who holds myself to a certain level. And even in nursing program, like, I felt like I just was not good enough. My experience, nonetheless, was great though. I am able to do anything that I can do. If I do my part, God will do the rest. I've always said that, and I'll always stand by that. So that's my spiel. It was rough. My experience was rough, but it was good, and I learned a lot during this semester, and I made a lot of great connections with people that I hope will continue on to the next semester. My next thing that I'm going to go into is nursing student needs. So a lot of people feel like they need so many things, and even though I still feel like I need so many things, because, you know, you be on TikTok, you be on YouTube, you be on the sites, you probably have family members who's been in the nursing program, and they tell you all the things that you need and stuff, all the things that is necessary, and it's really not. Like, it's really not. Like, the whole foldable clipboard, I have it, I bought it, we used it, it really wasn't needed, but it's cute, and if you want it, you can have it. We haven't really done like clinicals for real in nursing program. Well, we have, but it was only 2 days that we have went, and those 2 days, like, they had tables, they had desk where we were able to, you know, write down information. Of course, you know, when you're talking with a patient, you don't really have like somewhere to sit. It was a nursing home, so there's that. We had to stand up most of the time. There's really nowhere to really sit for real, because that was basically their house, you know, they lived there. So it was just their bed and, you know, whatever stuff that the facility had got for them. So I would say it is needed, but not really. We also, one thing I really leaned on was like a small little notepad. Like, you know, you write down their vital signs, you write down, you know, a little bit of their history, and of course we did have a partner. So the foldable clipboard was, I would say, needed, but to each his own. I used mine. I didn't have it the first time, nor did I have it the second time. I had bought mine after the fact. So hopefully maybe next semester I might use it, maybe I might not. Hey, you'll probably see it next time. Another thing is needed, a pen light, most definitely. In health assessment lab, we did need a pen light. Most of the things that you really need is just a pen, pencil, a small little notepad, the foldable clipboard, and of course, that's really it. You don't really need the badge reel. Of course it is, I'm pretty sure next semester they're probably going to talk about you do need something to hold your name tag in. You know, they can identify you that you are a nursing student of FAMU. It's really up to you what you feel like you need. Of course, there's so many things out there, especially like I said, on TikTok, YouTube, like the internet, basically Instagram, that will say you need so many things, but you're going to come to realize that you really don't, unless you're one of those girls that, or guys, that just want to have everything. You know what I'm saying? Classes, let's talk about them. We had 6 classes. We had health assessment lab, pathophysiology, promoting and maintaining wellness, and professional nursing concepts. Oh, it's 5. I don't think I'm missing anything. Oh, foundations. We did have a foundations course. So 6. So I was right, 6 classes. Honestly, let's start off with the first 2. That was 8 weeks. Promoting and maintaining wellness, good class. She was a great teacher. I loved her. I think everybody else loved her. She was very simple, straight to the point. There was no tricks, nothing. She let you know what the business was, you know. Professional nursing concepts and practice, I don't really think we needed it. It was literally the same thing as promoting and maintaining wellness. But those were the 2 8-week classes that we had from August to the middle of October, so before homecoming had hit. And that was that. Pathophysiology was the 3rd class. It was a 16-week class. It lasted from August all the way down to December. I'm going to say this, and this is all I'm going to say on this. It was good, but it could have been better. I feel like the class itself was a lot to handle, and the teacher, I felt like he could have been better as well. You know, trying to teach students. Basically, we had to teach ourselves. And I relied mostly on flashcards and Quizlets to figure it out. And also the book. The book is a great way, especially since it shows you pictures, and they would also put pictures in the exam so you know what the disease is and what it was, you know, what it looked like. The next 2 classes would be health assessment and health assessment lab. Teacher's great, a little snappy, you know, but he's a great teacher. He's gonna make sure you know what you're talking about. He did these voice video recordings, and they were good. Like, I listened to them. He literally writes it down as he talks about it. He shows you the pictures. He ain't do no tricks either. He let you know what it was, you know what I'm saying? Just a little snappy. That was it. And the last class I'm talking about is foundations. It was good. It wasn't bad, but it was mainly about like learning skills, like learning how to wash your hands, doing vital signs. We did wound care, we did catheter, Foley catheter. I believe the last thing we talked about was, or the last skills check we had was injections and medications. Basically your IM, IV, intramuscular, intradermal, and IV, whichever one the patient needed, and then medications, what goes, which medication would be best for those type of injections. It wasn't bad. And then we also had to do dosage with that skills check as well. She was a great teacher. She let you know what the business was, straight to the point, very strict, but she was about business, okay? And we learned as much as we could in that class. My study habits, let's talk about it. It was great at the end when I learned what I needed to do to pass the class. Basically, in the beginning I was literally trying to figure out what do I need to do. I was like overthinking the questions on the exams, overthinking everything, switching my answers. In the nursing school they tell you don't ever switch your answer. If you know what it is, pick it. Literally, don't switch your answer, because 9 times out of 10 that is the answer, you know. And what I got from that is, and that's that, write down everything. Another thing in nursing school that he talk about, if you didn't write it down, did you really do it? Are you really going to do it? You know what I'm saying? So write it down. That was my thing, writing stuff down over and over again, doing my flashcards, doing Quizlets, reading my book. Those are my main thing. And studying with other people, I'll say is great, but I don't think 5 people or more for studying is not good, because someone is going to be off topic, someone's gonna get a phone call, someone's gonna be just talking just to talk. It's just, yeah, you know, me personally, I like to study by myself, or I like to study in like 3 people, 3 group, literally 3 people that you know that's gonna be on their stuff, that's gonna study, and it's gonna keep y'all on track. One of them out of the 3. But I never really relied on study groups. I mainly relied on myself. Making connections. One thing about me, I love talking to other people. I love hearing their side. I love knowing what they did to get the grade that they got on their stuff. So with making friends in nursing program, it's possible. Everyone is their friend, but who is going to be that friend that's going to stick beside you, basically? Of course, everyone has their cliques, everyone has their groups, which is cool and all, but you want to have that one person that you can go to and talk to about your little things. I know I do. You know, we talk from time to time. She's cool. We all good. And it is what it is. Essentially, I clicked with everyone. Like, everyone is clicking with everyone. Like, no one has no bad blood or anything like that. But the cliques are there. You can definitely tell that. And I'm not a cliquey type of person. I be everywhere. Like, when I tell you I was everywhere, like, I was everywhere. I was asking everybody questions, like, and they can even tell you that themselves. So there's that, like, counselors and what was the other thing I put? And teachers. Like, they're good to talk to, especially going to their office hours, but you gotta understand they also are teaching other classes as well. Counselors, I know I have a counselor. He's pretty cool. Love him down. He tells me what it is. You know, he don't sugarcoat nothing, which is great, because I'm not the type of person who likes things to be sugarcoated. Let me know the business, you know? So yeah, that's what I gotta say about that. What could I have done differently? I would say what I could have done differently would be my studying. Going into the nursing program, I was very optimistic. I was excited. Of course, I was nervous, you know, meeting new people. These are going to be the people that I'm going to be with for the next 1.5 years now. And so it was just kind of like a very new experience for me. I wish I would have planned very much so differently. My classes, the activities, being social on my campus and stuff like that. And also knowing what each class needed from me as a student. 9 times out of 10, I was not confident. And I was very, very nervous going into those exams. Of course, I knew my information, of course. To the end of the semester, I knew what I needed to do to pass these classes. You know what I'm saying? In nursing school, you do have to have a 75% overall in your exam scores and in the class for you to move on to the next level. And if you're not a 75% during that, for your exam score, if you're not a 75% overall with how many tests they got, which is mainly 3 or 4, and then you have your final, you will not move on. Even if you pass the class, essentially, your test average has to be a 75 or higher. The last thing I do want to talk to you guys about is some advice for you guys going into your first semester of nursing school. Go in there excited, happy, optimistic, you know, ready to learn, make new friends. Hold yourself accountable for the things that you need to get done, and don't try to compare yourself to others. Worry about yourself. Worry about what's in you, what you can put out, because that's all that matters at the end of the day. We're all trying to get to that degree. Be about you, be about your nursing career, and be in it to win it, because you're gonna get through it no matter what. And I'm rooting for you guys. I'm rooting for myself, and we're gonna get through this no matter what. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget that bell so you get notified. And if you guys have any questions for me, just let me know down in the comments. Toodles.